Please welcome, in the voice of Sniper, John Patrick Lowry.
He's playing Honey Bunny?
I think, is he Pumpkin? Is Pumpkin the guy? What's that?
Ringo. Right.
Okay, so you're Pumpkin. Then you are Honey Bunny, in the voice of Moira Brown. As a trainer, what kind of trainer? I could tell you, but then I'd be sued. However, in the voice of the trainer, we have the poor, doomed Brett, played by Christy O.C. Kerbifer. You may applaud, of course, as you are an unruly crowd.
Go Buckeyes! Nice.
In the role of Vincent, the breakout role of John Travolta, Shea Gorath. And as Jules, as brought to life in the film by Samuel L. Jackson, none other than John St. John as Duke Nukem. How many people have been hoping for a Duke Nukem, Shea Gorath buddy picture? I haven't. You have not? No, I haven't been hoping for that at all. The Caps announcer? I don't have the voice for it today. Besides, that voice has been officially locked out. Keep checking Twitter, though. Things may break before this is over. All right, ladies and gentlemen, to begin the script, please welcome, he's dead, but he's with us today, Mr. Don Knotts.
Thank you. Now, please hold your applause until you feel like it's necessary. I will be reading the stage directions from an award-winning movie. Now, if any of you have it in mind to take liberties or change anything, well, nip that in the bud. Nip it. We begin. Pulp Fiction by Quentin Tarantino and Roger Avary. Pulp. Noun. Number 1, a soft, moist, shapeless mass or matter. Number 2, a magazine or book containing lurid subject matter and being characteristically printed on rough, unfinished paper. That's from your American Heritage Dictionary, New College Edition.
Don, speed it up, sir.
Oh, all right. Internal shot, coffee shop, morning. A normal Denny's, Spires-like coffee shop in Los Angeles. It's about 9 o'clock in the morning. While the place isn't jammed, there's a healthy number of people drinking coffee, munching on bacon, eating your eggs. The two of those people are a young man and a young woman. The young man has a slightly working-class English accent, and like his fellow countrymen, smokes cigarettes like they're going out of style. It is impossible to tell whether the young woman, or where the young woman is from, or how old she is. Everything she does contradicts something she did. The boy and girl sit in a booth. Their dialogue is said to be, in a rapid pace, his girl Friday fashion.
Nah, forget it. It's too risky. I'm through doing that shit.
You always say that. The same thing every time, never again. I'm through, too dangerous.
I know I said that's what I always say. I'm always right, too.
But you forget about it in a day or two.
Yeah, well, the days of me forgetting are over. The days of me remembering have just begun.
Oh, when you go on like this, you know what you sound like?
I sound like a sensible fucking man, that's what I sound like.
You sound like a duck.
Well, take heart, because you're never going to have to hear it again. Because since I'm never going to do it again, you're never going to have to hear me quack. Now, how about how I'm never going to do it again?
After tonight.
The boy and the girl laugh, their laughter putting a pause in there, back and forth.
Correct. I've got all tonight to quack.
A waitress comes by with a pot of coffee.
Can I get anybody any more coffee?
Oh, yes, thank you.
The waitress pours the young man's coffee, and the young man lights up another cigarette.
I'm doing fine.
The waitress leaves. The young man takes a drag off his smoke. The young woman pours a ton of cream and sugar into her coffee, and the young man goes right back into it.
I mean, the way it is now, you're taking the same fucking risk as when you rob a bank. You take more of a risk. Banks are easier. Federal banks aren't supposed to stop you anyway during a robbery. They're insured. Why should they care? You don't even need a gun in a federal bank. I heard about this guy. I walked into a federal bank with a portable phone, handed the phone to the teller. The guy on the other end of the phone said, "We got this guy, little girl. We got this guy's little girl. And if you don't give him all your money, we're going to kill her."
Did it work?
Fucking A, it worked. That's what I'm talking about. Knucklehead walks up in a bank with a telephone, not a pistol, not a shotgun, but a fucking phone. Lays it out. They don't even lift a fucking finger.
Well, did they hurt the little girl?
I don't know. Well, he never ever was a little girl. The point of the story isn't the little girl. The point of the story is they robbed the bank with a telephone.
You want to rob bank?
I'm saying I want to rob a bank. I'm pretty illustrated that we think it will be easier than what we've been doing.
You don't want to be a bank robber?
All the guys going down the same road. Either dead or still between them.
And no more liquor stores.
Talking about? Yeah. More liquor stores. Besides, it ain't got the giggle it used to be. I mean, too many foreigners own liquor stores. Vietnamese, Koreans. They can't fucking speak English. You tell them, empty out the register, and they don't know what it fucking means. You make it too personal. We keep on, one of those poor goop motherfuckers gonna make them kill us. Gonna make us kill them. Sorry, got confused for a moment.
Well, I'm not going to kill anybody.
I don't want to kill anybody either. But they'll probably put us in a situation where it's us or them. It's not just the goose, it's these old Jews who owned that store for 15 fucking generations. You got Grandpa Irvin sitting behind the counter with a fucking Magnum. Try walking into one of those stores with nothing but a telephone. See how far it gets you. Fuck it. Forget it. We're out of it.
Well, what else is there? Day jobs?
Not this life.
Well, what then?
He calls to the waitress.
Garçon, coffee.
Then he looks at the girl.
This place.
The waitress comes by, pouring him some more.
Garçon means boy.
She splits.
Here? It's a coffee shop.
What's wrong with that? People never rob restaurants. Why not? Bars, liquor stores, gas stations. You get your head blown off sticking up one of them. Restaurants, on the other hand, you catch them with their pants down. You're not expecting to get robbed, or not as expecting.
I bet in places like this you could cut down on the hero factor.
Correct, just like banks. These places are insured. The managers don't give a fuck. They're just trying to get you out the doors before you start plugging diners. Waitresses, forget it. They ain't taking a bullet for the register. Bus boys, some wetback getting paid $1.50 an hour, gonna really give a fuck you're stealing from the owner? Customers are sitting there with food in their mouths. They don't know what's going on. 1 minute they're having a blender omelette, next minute somebody's sticking a gun in their faces.
The young woman visibly takes in the idea. The young man continues in a low voice.
See, I got the idea last liquor store we stuck up. Remember all those customers kept coming in?
Yeah?
And you got the idea to take everybody's wallet.
Uh-huh.
That was a good idea.
Thanks.
We made more from the wallets than we did from the register.
Yes, we did.
A lot of people go to restaurants.
A lot of wallets.
Pretty smart, huh?
The young woman scans the restaurant with this new information. She sees all the patrons eating, lost in conversations. The tired waitress taking orders, the busboys going through the motions, collecting dishes, the manager complaining to the cook about something. A smile breaks out on the young woman's face.
Pretty smart. I'm ready. Let's go. Right here, right now.
Remember, same as before. Your crowd control, I handle the employees.
Got it.
They both take out their .32 caliber pistols and lay them on the table. He looks at her, and she back at him.
I love you, Pumpkin.
All of you, Honey Bunny.
And with that, Pumpkin and Honey Bunny grab their weapons, stand up, and rob the restaurant. Pumpkin's robbery person is that at the end of in-control professionals. Honey Bunny's is that of a psychopathic hair-tricking loose cannon.
Everybody, be cool. This is a robbery.
Any of you fucking pricks move, and I'll execute every one of you motherfuckers.
And then there was a response from the unruly crowd.
Cut to credit sequence. Pulp Fiction. Intro, 74 Chevy. Moving. Morning. An old gas-guzzling, dirty, white 1974 Chevy Nova barrels down a homeless-ridden street in Hollywood. In the front seat are two young fellas, one white, one black, both wearing cheap black suits and their thin black ties on their long green dusters. Their names are Vincent Vega, the white guy, and Jules Winfield, black. Jules is behind the wheel.
Okay, now tell me about the hash bars.
What so do you want to know?
Well, hash is legal there, right?
Yeah, it's legal, but it ain't 100% legal. I mean, you can't walk into a restaurant, roll a joint, and start puffing away. You're only supposed to smoke in your home or certain designated places.
Those are hash bars?
Yeah, it breaks down like this. It's legal to buy it, it's legal to own it, and if you're the proprietor of a hash bar, it's legal to sell it. It's legal to carry it, which doesn't really matter, because get a load of this. If the cops stop you, it's illegal for this to search you. Searching you is a right the cops in Amsterdam don't have.
Oh, that's it, man. I'm fucking going. That's all there is to it.
You'll dig it the most. But you know what the funniest thing about Europe is?
What?
It's the little differences. A lot of the same shit we got here, they got there. But they're a little different.
Examples?
Well, in Amsterdam, you can buy beer in a movie theater. And I don't mean in a paper cup either. They give you a glass of beer like in a bar. In Paris, you can buy beer at McDonald's. Also, you know what they call a quarter pounder with cheese in Paris?
What, they don't call it a quarter pounder with cheese?
No, they got the metric system there. They wouldn't know what the fuck a quarter pounder is.
What do they call it?
Royale with cheese.
Royale with cheese? And what do they call a Big Mac?
A Big Mac's a Big Mac, but they call it Le Big Mac.
Le Big Mac. What do they call a Whopper?
I don't know. I didn't go into a Burger King. But you know what they put on French fries in Holland instead of ketchup?
What?
Mayonnaise.
God damn.
I see them do it. I see them do it. And I don't mean a little bit on the side of the plate. They fucking drown them in it.
Ugh.
Intro Chevy trunk. Morning. The trunk of the Chevy opens up. Jules and Vincent reach inside, taking out two .45 automatics, locking and loading and cocking them.
We should have shotguns for this kind of deal.
How many are up there?
3 or 4.
Counting our guy.
I'm not sure.
So there could be 5 guys up there.
It's possible.
Yeah, we should have fucking shotguns.
They close the trunk. Exterior shot, apartment building courtyard, morning. Vincent and Jules, their long matching overcoats practically dragging on the ground, walk through the courtyard of what looks like a hacienda-style Hollywood apartment building. We track alongside.
What's her name?
Mia.
How did Marcellus and her meet?
I don't know, however people meet people. She used to be an actress.
She ever do anything I would have saw?
I think her biggest deal was she started in a pilot.
What's a pilot?
Well, you know the shows on TV.
I don't watch TV.
Yes, but you are aware that there's an invention called television, and on that invention they show shows.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, well, the way they pick the shows on TV is they make one show, and that show is called a pilot. And they show that one show to the people who pick the shows. And on the strength of that one show, they decide if they want to make more shows. Some get accepted and become TV programs, some don't. And become nothing. She started in one of those that became nothing.
They enter the apartment building. Interior reception area, apartment building, morning. Vincent and Jules walk through the reception area and wait for the elevator.
Hey, you remember Antoine Rockamora? Half black, half Samoan. Used to call him Tony Rocky Horror.
Yeah, maybe. He's fat, right?
I wouldn't go so far as to call the brother fat. I mean, he got a weight problem. What's a nigga gonna do? He's a Samoan.
I think I know what you mean, who you mean. What about him?
Well, Marcellus fucked his ass up good. And word around the campfire, it was on account of Marcellus Wallace's wife.
The elevator arrives, the men step inside.
What did he do? Fuck her?
No, nothing bad.
Well, what then?
He gave her a foot massage.
A foot massage? That's all. Well, what did Marcellus do?
Well, he sent a couple of guys over to do it to his place. They took him out on the patio of his apartment, threw his ass over the balcony. Nigger fell 4 stories. They had this garden at the bottom, right? Enclosed in glass, like one of them greenhouse fucking things. Nigger fell right through that, man. Since then, he's kind of developed a speech impediment.
The elevator doors open. Jules and Vincent exit.
Oh, that's a damn shame.
Interior, apartment building hallway, morning. Steadicam in front of Jules and Vincent as they make a beeline down the hall.
Still, I have to say, play with matches, you'll get burned.
What do you mean?
Well, you don't go giving Marcellus Wallace's new bride a foot massage.
You don't think he overreacted?
Antoine probably didn't expect Marcellus to react like he did, but he had to expect a reaction.
It was a foot massage. A foot massage is nothing, man. I give my mother a foot massage.
It's laying hands on Marcellus Wallace's new wife in a familiar way. Is it as bad as eating her out? No! But you're in the same fucking ballpark.
Jules stops Vincent.
Whoa, stop right there. Eating a bitch out and giving a bitch a foot massage ain't even the same fucking thing.
Not the same thing, the same ballpark.
It ain't no ballpark either. Look, maybe your method of foot massage differs from mine. But touching this lady's feet and sticking your tongue in her holiest of holies ain't the same ballpark, ain't the same league, ain't even the same fucking sport. Foot massages don't mean shit.
Have you ever given a foot massage?
Don't be telling me about foot massages. I'm the fucking master.
Given a lot of them.
Shit, yeah. I got my techniques, man. I don't need a tickle of nothing.
Have you ever given a guy a foot massage?
Fuck you.
He starts walking down the hall. Vincent, smiling, walks a little bit ahead.
How many?
Fuck you.
Would you give me a foot massage? I'm kinda tired.
Man, you best back off. I'm getting pissed. This is the door.
The two men stand in front of the door, number 49. They whisper.
What time is it?
7:22 in the morning.
It ain't quite time. Let's hang back.
They move a little way from the door, facing each other, still whispering.
Look, just because I wouldn't give no man a foot massage don't make it right for Marcellus to throw Antoine off a building into a glass motherfucking house. Fucking up the way the nigga talks. That ain't right, man. Motherfucker to do that to me, better paralyze my ass, because I'd kill that motherfucker.
Well, I'm not saying he was right. But you're saying a foot massage don't mean nothing, and I'm saying it does. I've given a million ladies a million foot massages, and they all mean something. We act like they don't, but they do. That's what's so fucking cool about them. There's sexual things going on that nobody's talking about, but you know it, and she knows it. Fucking Marcellus know it, and Antoine should have fucking known better. That's his fucking wife, man. He ain't gonna have a sense of humor about that shit.
That's an interesting point, but hey, let's get into character.
What's her name again?
Mia. Why are you so interested in Big Man's wife?
Well, Marcellus is leaving for Florida, and when he's gone, he wants me to take care of Mia.
Take care of her?
He makes a gun out of his finger and places it to his head.
No, not that. Take her out. Show her a good time. Don't let her get lonely.
You're gonna be taking Mia Wallace out on a date.
It ain't a date. It's like when you and your buddy's wife go to a movie or something. It's just, you know, good company.
Jules looks at him.
It's not a date.
Jules just looks at him. Interior apartment, room 49, morning. Three young guys, obviously in over their heads, sit at a table with hamburgers, french fries, and soda pops laid out. One of them flips the loud bolt on the door, opening it to reveal Jules and Vincent in the hallway.
Hey, kids.
The two men stroll inside. Sorry, I had a little too much Opie. The three young caught-off-guard guys are Marvin, the black young man who opened the door, will, as the scene progresses, back into the corner. Roger, a young blonde-haired surfer kid with a flock of seagulls haircut, who has yet to say a word, sits at the table with a big, sloppy hamburger in his hand. Brett, a white, preppy-looking sort with a blow-dry haircut. Vincent and Jules take in the place, and with their hands in their pockets, Jules is the one who does the talking.
How you boys doing?
No answer.
Am I tripping, or did I just ask you a question?
We're doing okay.
As Jules and Brett talk, Vincent moves behind the young boys.
Do you know who we are?
Brett shakes his head no.
We're associates of your business partner, Marcellus Wallace. You remember your business partner, don't you?
No answer.
Now I'm gonna take a wild guess here. You're Brett, right?
No, my name's Corey. Yeah.
I thought so.
I'm Brett.
You remember your business partner, Marcellus Wallace, don't you, Brett?
I remember him.
Good for you. Looks like me and Vincent caught you at breakfast. Sorry about that, man. What you eating there?
Hamburgers?
Hamburgers, the cornerstone of any nutritious breakfast. What kind of hamburgers?
Cheeseburgers.
No, I mean, where did you get them? McDonald's, Wendy's, Jack in the Box? Where'd you get them?
Big Kahuna Burger.
Ooh, Big Kahuna Burger. That's that Hawaiian burger joint, right? I heard they got some tasty burgers. I ain't never had one myself. How are they?
They're good.
Mind if I try one of yours?
No.
Yours is this one, right?
Yeah.
Jules grabs the burger and takes a bite of it.
That is a tasty burger, Vince. Vince, you ever try a Big Kahuna Burger?
No.
Jules holds out the big kahuna.
You want a bite? They're real good.
I ain't hungry.
Well, if you like hamburgers, give them a try sometimes. Me, I can't usually eat them because my girlfriend's a vegetarian, which more or less makes me a vegetarian, but I sure love the taste of a good burger. Brett, you know what they call a quarter pounder with cheese in France?
No.
Tell him, Vincent.
Royale with cheese.
Royale with cheese, motherfucker. You know why they call it that?
Because of the metric system?
Check out the big brain on Brett. You a smart motherfucker. That's right, the metric system. Huh. What's in this?
Sprite.
Sprite. Good. Mind if I have some of your tasty beverage to wash this down with?
Sure.
Jules grabs the cup and takes a sip.
It's the spot. You, flock of seagulls, you know what we're here for?
Roger nods his head, yes.
Then why don't you tell my boy here, Vince, where you got that shit hid?
Marvin? It's under the bed.
I don't remember asking you a goddamn thing. Oh shit, I'm supposed to be Duke, I'm sorry. You were saying?
Oh, it's under the bed.
Vincent moves to the bed, reaches underneath it, pulling out a black snap briefcase.
Got it.
Vincent flips the two locks, opening the case. We can't see what's inside, but a small glow emits from the case. Vincent just stares at it, transfixed.
We happy?
No answer from the transfixed Vincent.
Vincent, we happy?
Closing the case.
Yeah, we're happy.
Look, what's your name? I got his name's Vincent, but what's yours?
My name's Pitt. You ain't talking your ass out of this shit.
I just want you to know how sorry we are about how we fucked things up, how fucked up things got between us and Mr. Wallace. When we entered into this thing, we only had the best intentions.
As Brett talks, Jules takes out his gun and shoots Roger 3 times in the chest, blowing him out of his chair. Now Vince smiles to himself, and Jules has got style. Brad has just shit his pants. He's not crying or whimpering, but he's so full of fear it's as if his body's imploded.
Oh, I'm sorry. Did that break your concentration? I didn't mean to do that. Please continue. I believe you were saying something about best intentions.
Now Brad can't say a word.
What's the matter, huh? Oh, you were there anyway, huh? Well, let me retort. Would you describe for me what Marcellus Wallace looks like?
Brett still can't speak. Jules snaps, savagely tipping the card table over, removing the only barrier between himself and Brett. Brett now sits on a lone chair before Jules like a political prisoner in front of an interrogator.
What country you from?
What?
What ain't no country? I know. What do they speak English and what?
What?
English, motherfucker. Can you speak it?
Yes?
Then you understand what I'm saying.
Yes.
Now describe what Marcellus Wallace looks like.
What?
Jules takes his .45 and presses the barrel hard into Brett's cheek.
Say what again? Come on, say what again? I fucking dare you. I double dare you, motherfucker. Say what one more goddamn time.
Brett is regressing on the spot.
Now describe to me what Marcellus Wallace looks like.
Brett does his best.
Well, he's black,
Go on.
and he's bald.
Does he look like a bitch?
What?
Jules' eyes go to Vincent. Vincent smirks. Jules rolls his eyes and shoots Brett in the shoulder. Brett screams, breaking into a shaking, trembling spasm in the chair.
Does he look like a bitch?
No!
Then why did you try to fuck him like a bitch?
Now in a lower voice,
Yeah, you did, Brett. You tried to fuck him. You ever read the Bible, Brett?
Yes?
There's a passage I got memorized. Seems appropriate for this situation. Ezekiel 25:17. The path of the righteous man is beset on all sides by the iniquities of the selfish and the tyranny of evil men. Blessed is he who in the name of charity and goodwill shepherds the weak through the valley of darkness, for he is truly his brother's keeper, and will be the finder of lost children. And I will strike down upon thee with great vengeance and furious anger those who attempt to poison and destroy my brothers. And you will know my name is the Lord when I lay my vengeance upon you.
the two men empty their guns at the same time on the sitting Brett. Against Black,
Okay, I'm dead. Jesus Christ.
Vincent Vega, Marcellus Wallace's wife.
Ladies and gentlemen, Pulp Fiction.